Hi there, I'm Raya from Active Health Clinic, and recently I've had some questions about our COVID recovery initiative. So firstly, here at Active Health Clinic, we specialise in complex chronic illnesses such as chronic fatigue syndrome, chronic pain syndromes, blood pressure disorders, sleep disorders, and anything that comes with complex myriad of symptoms. And with the whole COVID pandemic in 2020, we saw a need for us to step up. So we work very closely with post-viral fatigue, and that can sometimes lead into chronic fatigue syndrome. So we saw a need for us to come in and help people post-COVID to help them understand what their body has been going through and how to prevent a further decline in health. So that led to us realizing that we need to be very loud and very proud in what we do to make sure that these invisible illnesses become more and more visible, and so that hopefully we can prevent thousands of people from experiencing chronic fatigue syndrome and losing access to their life. So we founded the COVID Recovery Initiative, and this is for all things information about COVID and health and how to manage your stress and anxiety around this time, where to go for really relevant resources that are informative and safe advice, and also if you're someone who's dealt with COVID, where to go to get your answers. So the COVID Recovery Initiative focuses on educating people on what they need to know in regard to prevention of COVID, dealing with COVID and the aftermath of COVID. So we actually developed an online program for patients with COVID. So if individuals had tested positive from COVID and they haven't quite recovered in the way that they feel they should, or that they told they would, this is where we have come in. So we've developed a 4-week online program for individuals to help them get their lives back post-COVID, and hopefully to prevent things like chronic fatigue syndrome or to prevent them from going missing from their lives. So our program is designed to give the individual information and step-by-step process to help them take control of their health again and really understand the method behind the madness of all of their symptoms, so understanding the physiology of what's going on, and being able to take charge again. So whether that be setback planning or symptom mapping or forward planning and pacing, being able to work within the body's capacity, looking at sleep physiology, really looking at everything, looking at the whole person and the situation itself, and looking at what we can control, and what supportive strategies we need around for what we cannot control. So our online program will be going global. We're not only launching it in Australia, but we'll be launching it in UK and US, just because we know these areas, we know what we're doing, and we know how to guide people safely in managing their health during this time. So you will have seen a lot from the COVID Recovery Initiative, and I promise you'll be seeing a lot more. And this is something that's really important for us to share and develop and work with and collaborate with a lot of people on. And this is why we've been encouraging people to share our stuff. We are just only in the beginnings of this. So you will have seen that we've recently launched the COVID Recovery Initiative on socials. We've recently launched our website, and recently launched our program, or in the midst of launching said program. So we're really, really, really excited about this, because we think it's amazing. And I come from the background of having had a virus, going into post-viral fatigue, and then going into chronic fatigue syndrome. So this is something that I am exceptionally passionate about, and I have put a lot of hours into the COVID Recovery Initiative, because if I can prevent just one person from going through what I'm going through, all of those hours, all of that hard work is completely worth it. Now, I know I want to impact more, or we want to impact more than one person. We are aiming to impact as many as we possibly can, to really just be that guiding light for someone going through what is a very, very scary time. So I thought I'd let you know what the COVID Recovery Initiative is, so that you feel more confident in following us, in engaging in our stuff, and really helping us reach out and connect with people who need us most, so that we can be there for them during this crazy time and this really, really scary time for a lot of people. So if you know people who have been experiencing fear around COVID or have experienced COVID itself, this is something that I would encourage you to share with them, because I want to get the COVID Recovery Initiative out there. I want people to understand why we are here, what we are doing, and what we hope to achieve, because it's really, really important. It's not just about now and the numbers and the number of active cases versus the number of deaths. I know that that's what people have been talking about, and so should we, but it's really important that we start forward planning. We look ahead into the future and have a look at what we can do now that's going to make the future a better place for ourselves and a lot of people. And prevention of chronic fatigue syndrome and post-viral fatigues is really, really important. And we're seeing those numbers skyrocket already. So I do encourage you to share our stuff, engage, share the page, share the videos, whatever you can do to take part. I know right now we're aiming to support local businesses going through this crazy time. We are a small business and we saw a need, and we've put our necks on the line in making this happen, and putting a lot of time and effort into this. So if there's any way that you can help us get loud and get some attention and those sort of things, that would be absolutely amazing. If you have any questions, comment below, but you'll be seeing a lot more of us, and we're really, really excited to be here, and we look forward to seeing you soon.